Jones.
I ain't too crazy about pictures. They crazy about pictures. So, you know, they got to be on TikTok. So when we first got off the plane, I don't think it hit me that we was in New York yet. Maybe when we ran into the driver, I think he was trying to hustle us off backs. He charged us $100 to get from LaGuardia to the hotel.
So I've never been to New York before, so it was really nice seeing the skyline and everything.
When we first got off the plane, I guess it didn't really hit until we started like driving through New York and seeing like the Brooklyn Bridge, like the architecture and how different it was up north compared to here being in the South.
We in New York?
Yeah, like the Jefferson, or like where Martin used to live.
Look at the AC units.
Kind of see the buildings that look like, you know, you in Martin or the Jeffersons or whatnot.
It was kind of like stepping into a new world that you only see like in movies and television.
Got to see the skyline, even from walking through the airport, you can see just all the different skyscrapers and big buildings and stuff like that. You know, we don't see that down here in Tallahassee or anywhere really down here in Florida.
Yeah.
But these buildings are way taller. It feels good. I mean, we don't have the windows. So it does kind of roll down. It's not super sunny, but the sun is coming out. It's
Yeah, I see
real
that.
cloudy.
When I was riding to the hotel, I had to FaceTime my mom for everything because whenever she's not there, I want her to feel like she's there. So I had to FaceTime her.
Bree was on the phone with her mama the whole time. We was talking about, hey girl, yeah girl, this where we at.
What part of y'all? Are y'all going over some bridge?
Yeah, I don't know where we at. She was kind of comparing where I'm from, St. Louis, Missouri, to New York, just kind of seeing some of the street art and kind of the architecture, the red buildings, like the brick buildings and things like that.
To change some things, whatnot. And so finally seeing the things that you used to see on TV growing up was when it really hit, like, okay, like we're in New York for real.
Cool. Well, have fun.
All right.
Call me later and y'all y'all going to the hotel now, changing and then get the streets.
Getting fly, you know the vibes.
Yeah. Well, have fun.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
That's your mama? Y'all homegirls. I ain't have her either.
I'm pretty sure Hope would, no, but I hear a lot of good things about Hope, so I'm
Oh no, I had Hope. I thought you said her.
No.
I had Hope.
Nice. You just can't get frustrated easily with graphics. Like you have to want to get it, but
Baby.
if it's not in you, it
It may not be in me.
Put us on a float. Yeah.
What did I like about the hotel when we arrived? I like the people.
We in Lower Manhattan. The front desk workers, they were super hospitable as well. I loved hearing their accents, so I was trying to make the lady talk just so I could hear her accent.
Wi-Fi is free. All you have to do is agree to terms and conditions or log you in. The bar is not open tonight, but it will be open tomorrow from 5 to 12. And then breakfast is not included, but it's an all-you-can-eat buffet served on the second floor from 6:30 to 10, 11 on weekends.
When we got there, they were all black, you know. We come from an HBCU, so I wasn't expecting that when we first got to New York, but they were cool, they were chill, you know.
Well, with Jim, you said you ain't worked since
At CeeLo?
It's gonna be more than 700.
Yeah.
Upstairs, they're not tomorrow.
The hotel smelled really good. It smelled like a niche fragrance, and I don't know what it was, but it sort of smelled like a mahogany or like teak wood when we got in there. It was really nice. Tristan wasn't there yet, so I got a whole day to myself. I got a whole room, but yeah, I mean, the hotel was really nice.
406.
We got into the room. Me and Bree was looking outside, you know, looking out the window, looking at what we could see. It was real cool. They had there was water nearby, so we would walk out there and we took pictures over there.
We couldn't see the water, but we could see the buildings. I think we were in Lower Manhattan, so just kind of seeing outside. And then me and Aaliyah had the same room. It was like tight, but it was spacious at the same time, and it was pretty modern. I couldn't, for the life of me, I could not slide the bathroom door open. I didn't like that because my nails was hurting and they were getting stuck in the little door part, but it was really nice overall. Ain't nobody in the car.
That might not be our car. What is it say on the thing?
This is a hybrid. It's a Toyota hybrid.
RAV4?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a RAV4.
I wasn't necessarily looking at things too much per se. I think we were just talking a little bit more at that time. I think that was the first time we were sort of just trying to engage. I think that was show day, so I kind of was like a little bit more locked in. It was less like sightseeing than actually coming into the city the first time.
No, this part visit. You're like,
Oh.
It says they're closed. I just can't tell.
Maybe
It says this is Front Street, right?
which way we facing?
somebody.
Toyota over there,
Oh,
in the front of the street. That's
okay.
Kind of like jumbled up in the back. We were talking, cool vibes with my people though. Shout out to the team, but it was a cool vibe.
I can't. I got a glass on my head. It's okay. I'll be okay.
It's okay.
It is a classes. I've been through the airport like 3 times.
Nah, I just knew I was gonna walk into somebody in Charlotte.
Different
Nobody.
airports.
Nobody.
No, Atlanta. Shoot.
That's what yeah, Charlotte got a nice airport.
Yeah, I do. I like Charlotte Airport. They got good food too.
Is that our connecting flight, Charlotte?
Nah, it was mine last night.
But I'm saying that's Arizona.
Actually, yeah, I think it is.
Okay, good.
It was like a 15-minute walk to my next flight. Terrible.
But when we got there, Miss Lanier was there, and I was excited because I was doing my little vlog thing, so I was recording everything. We had like a couple minutes wait time, but the pizzeria was kind of quaint, and it was small, but it was really like giving mom and pop. And the food was really good because I was eating the whole time, okay? I did not leave no crumbs on none of my plates.
The day of the award show, I mean, we got to see Professor Lanier. That was the best part. Enjoyed catching up with her and just seeing, New York style pizza and stuff like that. We got the little Cokes that were in the bottle, the glass bottles, not like the cans when they poured it. It was real cool to have just like that. That small little thing, details, like stuff like that. So yeah, the ride was cool, but really just being there and getting to eat the pizza and catch up was the best part, of course.
You're gonna make me cry.
But I have to finish it. So
Miss Lanier, this is so cute. Aww, you look so beautiful.
thank you. So do you guys.
Thank you.
I'm over here. I was all fresh until I had to stand out here.
It was really good seeing Professor Lanier. I've only met her one time, I think, in passing. She said she remembered me, which was really nice, but it was really good seeing her because it kind of is just a testament to how many rattlers are around the country.
Hello, Mr. Henderson.
Mr. Henderson, do you know Miss Lanier?
I've only met you once.
Hi, how are you? I do remember you. Yeah, because you usually do like a lot of videography.
Yeah.
You're doing stuff with Journey Magazine.
Yeah, and I stopped by your office one time, but I just don't remember when. Somebody else was there with me though, but I just don't remember who. But yeah.
And how are you? I'm Sean. Well, I'm Professor Lanier.
How you doing?
Kristen, nice to meet you.
Do you still
Congratulations.
TJ fam?
I do. Yep. I was just talking to Mr. Giles, Professor Giles, this morning.
It was cool seeing a rattler. I've never had a class with her though. I'm gonna be honest, but she was so nice. Like she was telling us about the stuff. She was asking me questions. I'm like, you are so nice. I wish I would have had you as a professor. I can still have her as a professor though, because she teach online. But yeah, she real nice.
We had fun yesterday though.
Oh, good. What'd y'all do?
We went to Soho brunch, and then we went to Times Square, and then we went to the tramway. Yep. Seeing her drop her busy schedule because she has a family and her kids are super involved in like making the time to come and see us. That was really special, and it's just I'm happy that she was able to come, but it's also sad to see her go since she's not here and I graduated. But she's always a phone call away, so love her.
Your resume really don't even matter for her. Like, yes, man, thank you so much. I heard it really about like more who you know. All right.
It is cute.
Maybe I should have got no risk.
Okay, I'm ready to eat.
And I also want to encourage everyone here to look inside and create programs like these, because without them, we don't have the opportunity to tell these stories. I think I was more nervous for the rehearsal than I was actually going up. I think there was only about 5 people in the stands. And I think for the simple fact that we're up here sharing this moment with you all, the ones responsible for bringing so much entertainment directly to our dorms and our apartments, is what it truly means to defy the odds. Thank you. I hope you all have a great night.
It's not at all, so let's keep bumping that up.
But there are some folks out here that y'all do need to meet though.
Okay.
Because before I worked here, I worked for Turner Sports.
Okay.
And I know several of their content producers are here.
Okay.
So let's make sure that two people in particular y'all need to meet are Drew Watkins and Deaton Bell. So I want to make sure you meet them before y'all go.
Okay.
We felt official. When I say we, I felt official.
So we did maybe like pre-photos. The ladies wasn't in those because, what time the ladies came? About 5?
You got it right before the show, pretty much.
we was at the pre-event, meeting people. We like, man, we hope the ladies come. Tabitha's like, we have to post on the Emmys page.
Oh, everything goes well?
Yep.
Enjoy the night here in New York. Go Heat, brother.
305 right there.
We were not late to the Sports Emmys, okay? That's number 1. We were late to the reception.
I said, they said they coming soon. We checking the time. Henderson had to go get them. But by the time they made it, they still got enough time to meet the stars. So.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
if I don't like it, I still have time to, you've got so much time, girls. Right. Take the pressure off yourselves and really look around and see what you like.
Yeah. I told them, 2 women getting ready with 1 mirror, 1 bathroom.
1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour.
It don't work. Like, come on now. All y'all gotta do is brush y'all little waves, put y'all clothes on, and call it a day. We had to do makeup, hair, outfits. We had long gowns. Like, let's be free.
I wish the ladies would have been there with us for the entirety of the time. They showed up late, fashionably late, but in their defense, they did tell us they were gonna be late beforehand.
I guess that takes Harlem off our list.
Yeah. Dang. 10:30.
Well, they're gonna be walking around with all type of stuff. When we walked in the room, though, all eyes was on us.
All eyes on us. We was there to make them look good. And we did, right? We did. We did a good job.
Hi, my name is Briche.
Hey, Jordan.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
As many people as you can, make the contacts,
You
get
worked
it
to
out
make the
there.
film together?
Yes, I helped out on the film, yes.
Like 3 me, her, and 2
More
other
people.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's just like, we going somewhere and we dressing up. This
Look,
is the
Ricky Dink.
sports Emmys. Like, you want us to just you can't rush that.
So I consider myself like a production assistant for this project, but I did the behind the scenes photography and things like that.
We got there when we were supposed to get there. Because, everything happens for a reason. And everything happens when it's supposed to happen. So, we did that, and we looked good.
Hi! My name is Briche.
Nice
to meet you.
Good.
Winning an Emmy tonight for their contribution for their HBCU award.
Yes.
Congratulations.
So they're up and coming.
Where do you guys go to school at?
FAMU, Florida A&M. Yeah.
where?
Florida A&M University.
Oh, cool. Very
Yes,
nice. Honor
yes.
to you. It's the best anchor.
Yes.
ESPN.
She has such a big personality. She's so beautiful.
Hey, right there with Stuart Scott.
Oh,
Right
yeah.
there
Oh,
with
my
Stuart Scott.
God.
I love it. Hey,
I love Stuart so
Stuart and I were
much.
very close friends.
Ric Flair, that's a cool dude. I don't even know what else to say about him. He had his pinky rings on or whatever. He was just dapper. He looked like he's been here. He's done this before. So he's just a cool guy. Very he gives me South Florida vibes. I'm not really sure where he's from, but he gives very South Florida, rich like Ric Flair. His name speaks for itself, honestly.
I like girls that really talk about it like they know what they're doing.
Yes.
As do any man who wants to hear a woman talk. That talks intelligently.
Yes.
Yeah, I like Carrie Champion was good.
Yeah.
I think what's her name is getting better on First Take.
Molly.
Yeah.
I like Molly.
Finding her voice.
Yeah, she got finally, yeah. She's kind of sat there before.
Yeah,
listening.
exactly. Yeah.
Now she's speaking her piece, but this is the queen right
Oh my God. This is making my whole life.
here. Come meet my family.
Oh, please. That was nice. That was nice. Period. Ric Flair drip on. We were able to talk to different people, get some insight, get some numbers and connections.
Florida A&M. These are our student producers, Leah, JJ.
Hi, I'm Briche.
What's your name?
Briche.
Briche,
Yes.
JJ.
Nice to meet you.
Tristan.
Kristen.
Yes, sir. How you doing? It was a crazy experience. That was probably one of like my best experiences there.
At Florida A&M, they're going to be honored tonight for their film that they made, and they're giving the HBCU grant on behalf of Coca-Cola. So we want to make sure that's amazing.
We're super excited to be here.
You guys in school, out of school? You're still in school?
We both recently graduated.
I'm still in school. I'm about to be a senior after this summer. So.
Okay, nice.
Got one more year. The first one, I want to say I'm sorry because I thought I had a chance to play in the NBA and I realized how tall you were. Never had a chance. Ever. Never had a chance to begin with.
I'm short.
Yeah.
You're really?
Compared to them, but not to me.
I mean, yeah.
That's crazy though. You never realize how tall these people are until you like see them in person. JJ Redick was taller than me. I'm thinking this entire time I'm taller than JJ Redick. JJ Redick's like an inch or two taller than me. But he's real cool, real down to earth. Like he don't really brag or boast about himself. He a real cool, genuine dude.
Normal size guys are 6'7".
Like
Go stand next to a 6'7" guy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Like LeBron is about what?
6'8".
He's 6'8".
But he's also like 270. You know?
Yeah.
So.
I'd be like.
Do you mind sharing your story with us? Like your journey?
My journey to the NBA.
I think he was kind of caught off guard when I asked him that question. Like, I feel like he kind of like waited. I don't know how it is for celebrities if people like really try to get to genuinely know who they are. Like, I really wanted to hear your story. Like, I just want to see, you know, what was your journey like coming to fame, or like, cause I've met other people that talk about how hard it was, like how they was literally started at the bottom and now they're here. So like, I like to hear other people's journeys. What advice could you give me? What could you do differently, or what would you have done differently if you could go back in time?
Virginia, she took this picture of our hoop we grew up on, and it's literally like a grass, dirt, gravel little patch. And like dreamed of playing at Duke, got to Duke, played 4 years at Duke. Never really thought about the NBA. I was actually taking Italian as a junior at Duke.
Oh, wow.
So I thought I was going to go overseas.
Okay.
And then, yeah, played 15 years. It was incredible. I feel incredibly grateful that I got to do it. The journey was awesome.
So is coaching something you really want to, like, really want to get into? He was real cool about it. I think he want to coach, probably just not right now. The time's not right. I think he loves media. Like I think that's his passion right now. Plus he has like such a natural calling for it. Like it's natural to him. So I think that's what he's gonna do right now. But I definitely can foresee him coaching in the next 4 to 5 years.
I've been open about this. If the right opportunity sort of presents itself.
Okay.
But this is what I'm doing right now is great.
Yeah. What's a piece of advice you give us as students, you know, just kind of moving into the next chapter of life?
Well, I think, number one, I think what you're doing now, literally things like this, like networking, being willing to sort of start wherever. I think, like, when I have people that want to get into the NBA, not as players, I want to be in the front office someday, or I want to be on the coaching staff. It's like, where are you willing to start? Because Eric's supposed to start in the film room, and he's the best coach in the NBA now. You know what I mean? And the other thing would just be like, the best people in anything in life are obsessed.
Yeah.
So if you find something you're obsessed with, there's a decent chance you're going to have success in it. Because obsession is a real, like, I'm consumed by basketball.
We was trying to push for him too, you know, him and Isaiah Land.
Yes.
And both of them got signed. They didn't get drafted, but they got signed, which is a success for everybody, right?
Hey,
so
get your foot in the door, man. You're good.
I'm with it.
Mr. Eisen. Hi.
Rich.
I'm Brishay. Do you remember me?
From last year?
Yes.
Good to see you again. How are you?
As well.
Good.
I did not expect to see, well, I did kind of, but I didn't know who was going to be here.
Yeah.
My name is Brishay, if you don't remember me. So I met Rich Eisen previously at in Inglewood in Los Angeles for a conference they were doing with the NFL. I'm here, we won the HBCU sports grant, so I'm here with some of my team from FAMU.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Is that part of your team right there?
Yes, he's documenting all of this, and so we got to
So are
be
you
here.
you're wired for sound?
I am.
Fantastic.
How have you been?
I'm great, thank you.
You're
How
good.
about you?
I'm good. I just graduated, so I'm super excited.
Congratulations.
I don't know what's next, but he's a super great guy. He always gives like his perspective on like kind of his journey into media. He was one of those people who didn't have a lot of job offers coming out. I don't think he even knew that he wanted to be an anchor or like on-air personality. But
Are you putting your
Yes.
material out there?
everything. I know you told me that story about you. I still remember that.
Yeah, trust me, I would love to have had the opportunities that you have in front of you.
Yeah.
YouTube and Twitter and Instagram and everything to get your stuff out there.
Yeah, but he knocked down people's doors. He sent his tapes out. He basically made sure that people knew who he was and knew what his talent was. So. I know I told you at first I wanted to do on-air talent, but I think I've kind of pivoted from there.
So what do you want to do?
I want to go to law school. That's number one. That wasn't on my list last year, but I appreciate him all the time for just giving like that voice of reason, or kind of giving the confidence to say, hey, if you don't have something right now, or you don't really know where life is taking you, just make sure you stay dedicated to your craft and put your name out there, because that's always important to do. I still want to do media. I'm not sure how I'm going to tie everything in, but I'm super into social justice and social action, which is what I was doing at NFL. So it was really exciting, but I just have a passion for it, and I still like sports, but
Terrific.
yeah,
Well,
we'll see.
I'm glad that you're back here.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you and talk to you
Good to see you
again.
again. Absolutely.
Handshake.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Take care.
You as well. So I'm still trying to see, where I can kind of tie everything in together.
Right.
But definitely with law school, if I can't go, either civil rights, maybe entertainment law, still trying to figure it out. But I plan on making an impact.
Okay.
If I can do that, then I'll be good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Well,
Either through the media or somewhere.
Yeah, we need it. I mean, I grew up in Alabama. I'm from Mobile.
Okay.
So I lived in San Francisco for like 15 years, New York for 20 years.
Okay.
I still go back regularly, so I feel like I try to keep in touch with the hometown and that area.
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, so I'm far. I went all the way across the country, then all the way across for internships. So I've been around, I guess, a little bit.
I like St. Louis. St. Louis is a good city. I mean, I've spent a little time there, not a lot. I have some very good friends from St. Louis.
There's a lot of, like gun violence and stuff like that. So that's a lot of the reason why I want to make sure that I do study law. Me and Aaliyah, we were just kind of working our way around the room, talking to different people.
Okay, so now let's make who you are fit for television. It's just speaking in sound bites, knowing how to get in and out. The most important thing is, how do you get in, how do you do the middle, and how do you dismount?
Yeah.
And he's like so good at dismounting. Something that takes a really long time to learn. The dismount's really important, but he'll say things and you'll be like,
Me and RG3 chopped it up for a little minute. We was just talking about football and just his experiences in the transfer portal and how college football is today. He's a real genuine dude too. I know a lot of people think they're just like this for camera, but RG3 is a very down-to-earth, genuine person. I love talking to him. We exchange numbers. A real cool guy. Hopefully I can be able to work with him in the future. Same for JJ too. I would love to work with both of them.
I didn't want to do TV.
Oh,
he was like, I see something in you. I know you. I'm like, I haven't done anything. I haven't done any really real TV to say, oh, I could be this guy on TV. He bothered me for 3 years. He finally got me in. And then when I asked him about coaching, after I did my auditions with ESPN and Fox, he said no. Because I don't want them to coach you out of you. And so I've gotten better since I first started. But it's just because I started refining what I was good at and what I knew how I could make an impact the right way. But at the end of the day, Elle will tell you this, we're all storytellers. If you can tell the story in your own way, the best way, it'll come off the right way. And that's what
RG3, he's a really cool, chill guy. He has the biggest smile that I've ever seen, so he just made everybody feel comfortable. He was very nice. He was very dapper. I was like, okay, I like your suit. He had the braids to the back. I'm like, okay. But he was just dropping some gems that whole night, just talking about, his career and stuff like that, and telling us, to keep moving forward and things like that. So it was really nice talking to him and meeting him in person after just, seeing him be great on the field and now as on-air personality.
You want to make it about the game, you want to make it about the player. These are all things that take time. And people like him and Treya and JJ are being recognized so early in their career because they figured it out quicker than most people. And that's really what it's about. Nobody starts perfect or all the way there, but it's how quickly you adapt. And we see a lot that former athletes are so great at this because they understand how to work with a team. They understand coaching. So much of this is coaching. So much of this is finding someone you respect, listening to their opinion, not letting it change you or make you something different, but receiving what they're saying in a way that is positive and receptive and will help you. Because you're always going to get feedback, and it's all about how you apply it. So people like him have applied that feedback immediately. And so they are, they're seemingly like
oh, this guy came out of nowhere.
Right.
He's like shot out of a cannon. The truth is, he's been working on this for a long time, and like he's just been given a.
I don't really know what I want to do with my life when it comes. I know I want to work in sports. Don't know what I want to do. So in that moment, I was just sitting here thinking like, oh yeah, like this isn't gonna be the last time they see us, but it's definitely not gonna be the last time they see John. I was just thinking about that the whole time. I'm just so proud of John, like so proud of him, so happy for him. I know this is just the first, like this is just the beginning.
Hi, my name is Brishay. You're so beautiful. I need a lip gloss.
Well, Stephanie's really tall. She probably could put her elbows on my shoulders, but.
Oh Lord, I feel so.
I know, right? So Tristan, you getting in the picture? Yeah, come on. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Really nice woman. Tabitha called her over. Tabitha Starcher, who's over operations at the Emmys. She was just calling people over and says, hey, I got somebody I want you to meet. And she was really nice. She told us whatever we needed. If we were in New York and we wanted tickets to the Liberty game, that we could have them. And so,
Yeah, not bad. It's nice. Yeah.
First sports Emmys? I am. I had to do the run through earlier, but I mean, after that, I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
First sports Emmys?
Yeah, it is. Fancier than I was expecting. I was more casual.
Not work.
That's okay.
FAMU students, we just always do it big. So
that's true.
overdressed or better
Very
than
big fashion school.
we are.
Is it really?
No, we make it that. Not to say it is that. We make it that. You know what I mean?
that.
So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
That's a foot.
there. So we was kind of just getting pulled like, hey, meet this person. And we were in a room with people who could like hold conversations as well. And so, Aaliyah, Richey, Tristan, they kind of were just doing their own thing. They were able to hold so many conversations with like different people. We're in a room with senior, producers, executives and whatnot. But nobody was fazed. I think people made a lot of great relationships. Caught up with some old friends, but a really great experience on the red carpet. They treated us like superstars. They're calling us over. They say, hey, meet this person. I want you to meet these students here. They're recipients of the HBCU Sports Production Grant.
I wish we could have got to talk to him. When we got inside, literally I heard Richey and them, they're like, oh, we gotta go see Shaq, And so I'm like, okay, I'm looking for Shaq because he's a man that you can spot anywhere.
A lot of people don't meet Shaq in person, they see him on TV. Shaq is also, Shaq is big, but you don't realize how big he is until you meet him in person. He's kind of like towering over you.
Yeah, we're coming for you. Hi, I'm Richey. Hi, my name's Aaliyah. We're students from FAMU.
Shaq is the bruh. If you guys didn't know, he is an Omega Q, Omega Psi Phi, and we asked him could he throw up the hooks so we could take a Delta picture with him. Listen, I have one more question. We have a request.
Yes.
We're Deltas at FAMU. Oh, let's do it with love picture. Awesome. Let's do it. Awesome.
Yes, sir. These are my kids. I used to work at Turner Sports for.
Okay, awesome.
You want to get into this? Hold on,
You look good. Oh Lord. Right. We even in the same frame.
Right here. That's great.
Kevin Hart did like a little parody of them, and he said, ain't no woman like the one I got. And so Shaq said that on TV, and so me and my dad, that's like our little running joke. So I said, Shaq, can you just say it one time? He was like, I didn't say that. Kevin Hart said that. I was like, come on, just do it for me. And he said, ain't no woman like the one I got. So I got him on camera saying, ain't no woman like the one I got, and that's just gonna forever be a core memory. And Shaq, he's just a super cool guy. Listen, wait, I got one more request. Can you say, ain't no woman like the one I got? You remember when you said that on the show? You don't remember that? Okay.
Oh, I said that Kevin Hart said that.
Oh, you said it too. Yes, you did.
I said that.
Okay, ready?
Ain't no woman like the one I got.
My interaction with Shaq was really brief. I actually have a picture of me holding a phone. It looked like an off-guard picture, which it was.
We are going to get started. Trust me, you'll be happy later.
Sorry. They want us to sit down.
I was trying to get Aaliyah to take the picture of me, and she's actually just snapping on her phone. And so I have like a really cool off-guard picture with Shaq.
He got a super duper deep voice, and he's just real cool, real genuine guy. All these people are real genuine, like very nice people.
I really wish we would have had time to talk to him because Shaq is just so, I think he's a very personable person. Like, I didn't even know that he was a DJ outside of everything else that he does. Like, Shaq DJs, so like.
Here on behalf of Coca-Cola, from ESPN, Elle Duncan.
Hi, everybody. Are you guys so hungry and tired? Don't worry, I just saw backstage. There's only at least like 25 awards left, so we're good. I'm just kidding. There's like 10. I'm so excited to be here, largely to say yay to everyone at ESPN that's winning. I'm a company woman. But also because, I don't know if you know, last year I had the honor to be here and announce the very first of the Coca-Cola HBCU Sports Production Grant, and I'm really thrilled to join you again tonight to help recognize this year's winner. A $40,000 grant is going to be awarded to a historically black college or university that's going to help them give scholarships for the next and emerging journalists. And I know everybody is really tired, and the last handful of you are just waiting to see if you won, but this is a huge deal. Imagine if you were 21 years old in college and you got to come to the Sports Emmys and be in this room. So let's make sure we show them tons and tons of love. And before we show you exactly who won this, I want you to see their submissions, which were supposed to be about the past, present, or future of sports at the respective universities. So take a quick look at some of the submissions.
America's Oldest Sin, Delaware State University. Defy the Odds, Florida A&M University. Golden Perfection, Stillman College. Lady Hornets, the making of Alabama State legends, Alabama State University. The Pride is Coming, a black girl's tale of the Blue Pride Marching Band, Stillman College. Roaring Through the Decades, the story of Morgan State Athletics, Morgan State University.
Yay! I forgot to ask, do we have any HBCU alum in the building? Yes, okay. So to help me announce this year's winner, I want
to really just go up there, speak to the people. I mean, we had Shaq front row. You know, I could see, you know, Mike, I could see Kenny Smith from where I am. I could see Bryant Gumbel, you know, and so my job is really just to say the speech exactly how I rehearsed it, like a million times, and talk to the people, because I thought what I had to say was important.
Company, I would like to thank the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences for its partnership as we announced the recipient of this year's Coca-Cola HBCU Sports Production Grant. As a part of our commitment to invest in the communities in which we live and work, the Coca-Cola Company and our bottling partners have long supported various historically black colleges and universities across the country through scholarship and partnership. This grant was established to help cultivate more diversity in sports media and journalism. All of our finalists this year demonstrated incredible sports media aptitude and creativity and diligence through their entries and have very bright futures ahead. And without further ado, I am pleased to announce the winner of the 2023 Coca-Cola Sports Production Grant, Defy the Odds, Strike, Strike, and Strike Again, Florida A&M. Congratulations, young rapper.
Without Willie Simmons, I don't think we're even having this conversation about HBCU players, but more specifically FAMU players getting a look. The talent has always been there. The teams haven't always measured up in the last 10 years. So his winning ways have helped eyes look at our program, look at our players and say, oh yeah, dude's good.
Accepting for Florida A&M University, Jonathan David, class of 2023.
I was nervous. But it was worth it though. I wish I would have gotten the camera look. I should have peeked my head around John's shoulder a little bit like, yo.
First of all, I just want to thank God. Defy the Odds wasn't just a film about numbers or how difficult it was to make it to the NFL coming from an HBCU. It was a metaphor for equal opportunity and how every day at HBCUs we work to defy numbers, not just on the field, but in life. We want to thank Coca-Cola and the Academy for administering this award, the FAMU School of Journalism, our senior advisor who isn't here today, Mr. Edward Thomas, Tiffany Green, head coach Willie Simmons, Josh Padilla, Maya Ellison, and everybody standing behind me who managed to fit a documentary into their full-time class schedules, part-time work schedules. Can we get them a round of applause? Some things I kind of winged it. So during the speech, like the round of applause, I kind of winged that. I didn't do that during rehearsal, but I kind of tried to gauge the audience and see whether or not they was gonna give me that response. And so when I go up there for the actual speech, I did the round of applause thing, and that round of applause was actually louder than the intro. And so I was really happy about that. Big deal, really big deal. And I want to encourage everybody here to create grants and programs like these, because without them, we don't have the opportunity to tell these stories. I think for the simple fact that we're up here sharing this moment with you all, those responsible for bringing so much entertainment directly to our dorms and our apartments, is what it truly means to defy the odds. Thank you, and I hope you all have a great night. I didn't look back at first. I didn't even know.
I had to ad-lib for the family.
Yeah, you did.
As you should.
As we should.
When he got on that stage, baby, you knew it wasn't, this is the first time y'all gonna see me, but this isn't the last time y'all gonna see me. And so that's just what it was for me, just being able to see that, see all his work pay off.
Do official photos, and then we're gonna go to the red carpet.
Going onto the red carpet, just seeing the lights and the setup, I feel like I was really famous, like I was walking in Hollywood or something like that.
We do photo shoots at FAMU, but it's different when you got all these fancy cameras and you just hear da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right, we just won the HBCU Sports Production Grant for our film Defy the Odds. We got amazing people here, me and the castmates, 3 people who showed up big time. Everything was great tonight. We got to meet so many people. We got to meet Ryan Clark, Shaq. Who else we got? We got JJ Redick. But it was a great night overall. I'm happy with everything. We leave tomorrow, but we're gonna live it up tonight. $40,000, very big deal. I'm happy we could bring this back to FAMU School of Journalism.
You look so beautiful. I was like, I texted Angela, I was like, I know, I texted her too. I think that's on stage. She was like, yeah, I was like, okay.
I was trying to find her, and then I saw Osahana, I was like, y'all were up there so many times. I'm so proud.
We only won 2 today. 2, but it's still fine.
That's
2 out of 10
right.
is still great.
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
I was up there every time they said NFL films, anything.
Yeah, NFL 360 won 2 out of 10. So we're going home with 2 trophies. Can't complain.
I'm proud. I'm proud that I get to know you guys.
I was like, look at
The carpet experience was really great. El Duncan told us about something, during the tour. Told us about a thing called a step and repeat, which is where you just walk. They take pictures and then you just repeat, right? And so that's what they usually do on red carpet events.
like me.
Yeah, we won the Coca-Cola grant for, it's basically sponsored by the Emmys and Coca-Cola. So we had a film called Defy the Odds. It was directed, all of that, by Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jonathan, you guys should meet him. He's very talented.
Congratulations.
Overall, my experience was great. I enjoyed my time. I met a lot of people. that I probably wouldn't have met without this opportunity being presented to me. So shout out to everybody, shout out to Mr. Henderson as well.
I was a fan of it.
Where are we going?
I was like, okay.
I don't know. Law school. Okay. When? Probably a year from now. Where?
Take a break.
Don't know. Okay.
So, but I'm just super proud of us, and I just know this is just the beginning. We're in our 20s, and we just went to the sports Emmys. Like, not a lot of people can say that.
I definitely want to thank my castmates. You know, without them, you know, the film is impossible. We wanted to keep everything authentic. I didn't want to do anything Zoom. I didn't want to do, you know, digital interviews. I wanted to keep everything real, everything authentic, and I think we accomplished that.
I said it's not going to be the last time, so we're going to come back again, but 2 days or 2.5 days, it's just not enough time in New York, and I just wish, that's the only thing that I wish we had more time, but we made the most out of what time we had.
I don't think we could have told a better story, so I'm really happy that, you know, the Academy and Coca-Cola recognized it for what it was.
Thank you. That's our little luggage tag. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad you saw that.
It's so nice out here.
It's really bright.
Oh my God. It's like a toy shop.
Yeah, your son might want something out of there. I learned that Brichet like used to act and stuff. I learned a lot about my girl Brichet. Yes.
I didn't realize we were on Broadway walking to the Victory, so we were on Broadway.
Yeah, and Mr. Henderson was really like, he's into that stuff, so he was talking about, oh yeah, it's Broadway, and I wish we could have saw a show. And like I said earlier, we didn't have enough time to do everything that, you know, we would have liked to do. So it was just cool seeing, you know, the things walking downtown. We saw a big like toy shop thing. We was trying to get Mr. Henderson to stop in, but we didn't have much time. Like, we would have more time. Oh, I thought it was the museum.
Oh yeah, no, I think that's the gentleman's club.
It says Satin Dogs. Think so? Child, these people here. Concrete jungle where dreams are made.
Oh, that puppy's so cute. He's so cute. He like a little.
There's a lot of dogs like that here. I've seen all them dogs.
Are those what? It's a poodle?
I think it's a Labrador. It's not a poodle. I think it's like a Labrador. Not a Labrador. No, a Labrador. Yeah. I think that's what it is.
I saw these people probably think we're doing. You know that man asked us to be on a reality TV show?
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I wonder what people think when they see him walking around with that camera.
They probably think that we're some celebrities or something. Some Zeus.
Hello. Not yet, not yet. We're soon to be. My goodness. What's going on? I don't know. Get past all these people. Look at these little shacks that you're looking at. Hot potato.
There we go.
Paniche. Yep, that's it right there.
Carlos Bake Shop.
Gonna make a right. So should we cross here or should we really don't? I guess we
Let's
should
walk
just
this
go
way
here.
and then go there.
Yeah. Dang, this city is. Look at this.
What?
This is big.
I know.
Like. Oh Lord, these people are trying to come and talk to us. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if they do. Let's go this way. Me and my sister used to watch Cake Boss all the time growing up. Like, it was just so cool. Like, they used to make like fire spit out the cakes and stuff like that. So it's just like, oh my God, this is Carlos's bakery. Like, it's only 7 minutes away. We gotta go. Like, it was just one of my things, like, one of my non-negotiables, like, okay, I don't know when I'm coming back to New York. It's 7 minutes up the street. Somebody gotta take me. I don't know who it's gonna be. Oh, I'm gonna go by myself. There's probably a lot of people in here too. There's probably a lot of people in here.
Was really nice. It was very vibrant. It was expensive. I got like 6 chocolate covered strawberries for $20-something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just something that you do and you buy and then you think about it later when you see that your bank account low.
I got a vanilla cupcake, a chocolate cupcake. And what else? What else did I get? I got some. Oh, some type of
Lobster tail.
Lobster tail. The lobster tail. Because that's what she recommended.
What's a
So I was
lobster tail?
It's a croissant with like French cream in the middle of it. So I was like, oh, that sounds good. But I was like,
that's kind of like what, like a Danish?
It was like a croissant with like French cream filling inside or something like that. So I tried to eat it all. Like try to taste it all at least just in case I couldn't take it.
Danish shit, them things too good.
Sure delicious. Oh my God.
That's cute.
You have a lobster tail, a chocolate fudge cupcake, vanilla cupcake, and a red velvet cake.
Yeah.
Oh, that was $27.
I'm happy to pay it. Do you guys have, okay, yeah,
Dang,
great.
you got 5 things. I got 6 strawberries for $20.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. I don't know. Do you like working here? Do you like working here? Why did you start working here? Was it like, cause me, I watched Kickbox growing up, so like, this is like, oh my God for me.
I'm not gonna lie, I started watching it and then I was like, I wanted to start working.
Right,
That's
yeah.
I only started like 4 months ago.
Have you met Carlos?
I haven't.
Does he come here? Like?
Not really.
Yeah, probably not.
He stays
in Jersey.
In Jersey.
Yeah.
Have a good day, guys.
Thank you. The actual one, that's where he be working at and stuff. Let me get another video. Okay, let me get my little cool. So
Carlos, we went to your bake shop if you ever see this.
yeah, and we'll be back too.
This was a great opportunity for all these students, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to be an advisor. I wanted to help out in any way, shape, or form. And anything that Jonathan said he needed, you know, I was like, let's do it.
First thought was, where's the money coming from?
When John first got the news that we were finalists, he FaceTimed me and I was on the way to the golf course. He said, Mr. Thomas, we're finalists. I'm like, oh, okay, that's great, that's great. I was very, very happy.
That was my first thought. Because Mr. Henderson don't have it like that, to take these illustrious students, you know, and make them have a good time. So that was my first thought, like, where's money coming from?
When he told me that we won, you know, I was just so excited and proud. But when I saw what the work that he put in, the real work that he put in, I was not surprised.
When the plane dropped around New York City, my first thought was, where is Jalen Brunson? You know, I always wanted to play him one-on-one. You know, I like his game, but I feel like I could D him up.
Fast forward, when he told me the date that they were going to go to New York, I was happy. I thought he said May 27th, but he said May 22nd.
When I was packing up, I was saying, you know what, I know I'm gonna meet some people. You know, I got all these documentaries and stuff, so I'm gonna give some of my documentaries to some of these celebrities. That was my initial thought when I got there. When I landed in New York, my documentaries didn't come across my mind one time.
And I was like, oh, hey guys, I won't be able to make it. I'm gonna be on the islands with my wife. So I was like, New York with students, island with my wife.
It just kind of, you know, made me respect my responsibility, you know, with the students, and just understanding that it wasn't about me. It was about, you know, the experience that the students had.
Even though I couldn't go, I was so proud, and I knew that they would represent FAMU well.
I hope that was good. It's like real.
I remember when I went to Philadelphia as a student, and we didn't have nobody, you know, shooting no video of us. I mean, I wish we did have an advisor come out there shoot some video of us to document that time. But that was one of the reasons why I asked you that question, because, you know, this experience is gonna change. I mean, it has changed them, you know, whether they see it right now or not.
That's why you go to college. In fact, that's why you go to an HBCU like Florida A&M University, to be able to have those life-changing experiences that will stay with you for life, that will elevate you in every endeavor that you would have in life. Ah, see, this is how you do that strike. And strike again.
That's the one, right? That's the one. That's the one.
And the Raptors will strike and strike and strike again.